In today's video, we're going to be installing this tub shower combo that's behind me. And if you're new to this channel, my name's Josh. This channel is all about building your own house, saving a ton of money doing your own work. So be sure to subscribe if you're into that and smash that like button if you find any value in this video. All right, so I'm going to take the camera and show you what we got to do and the items you're going to need to install your own tub shower combo. So here's the shower tub combo right here, and I have it setting up on the wall for the bathroom and on a couple blocks to keep it elevated to install this drain easier. But right here is your drain hole and your overflow hole. So I got this kit from Lowe's. It was about, I think around $30, and it has everything you need to get it to the drain that's in the concrete slab in this case. So this is going to be where you do most of the work back here as far as adjusting and everything. And if you prop it up, you'll be easily able to access everything here. So I want to show you where this is going to be draining to. So let's walk over here. Right here is the hole that has the drain in it. I filled this up with sand and I had to dig all this out to get to this, and I got to move this over to this mark, so I'm going to have to do a little cutting in this hole before I set the tub in there. If you've never roughed in plumbing in a concrete slab, I'll put a card to a video I made before about doing that, and this is the exact bathroom that I roughed in on that video, so that's going to be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and put that drain on that shower tub combo. All right, so let's go ahead and unpackage this, and so I can show you what we got inside. Okay. So as you can see, here's all the parts that you're going to need for your drain. So right here, this is going to be for the drain assembly in the bottom of the tub. And then this is going to go to the overflow. So it's going to connect by this piece right here. And that's pretty much how it goes together. So now what we got to do is we're going to go ahead and dry fit all of this stuff now. Then here's your packet full of hardware. Okay, so there's your drain cover. It's going to be the screw that holds it in. This is your overflow and stopper. These are your gaskets. One's for the overflow, and then the other's for the drain. So they're right there. So we'll go ahead and get the stopper part put together. And be careful, there's little pins that you're going to need, so don't lose those. So this is going to thread into this piece. And this is adjustable. You can always pull this out later after it's installed to adjust it. All right. And then this is the stopper here. So to install this, you just put the pin through here. And then you're going to have to bend these over just enough so that pin doesn't come out. So something like that should work fine. So it allows it to pivot. All right. So we got that ring. We're just gonna lightly tighten this up so it just holds it together, because when you torque that down, that's when it gets solid. All right, we'll go ahead and do the drain. Put that on, put this on. Okay. Again, just dry fit it. All right, and actually we're gonna go ahead and take this out because that's just gonna be in the way when we go to install it. So we'll go ahead and just put this on now to this piece. So just line that up, take your pin, slide it through, and Fold these over. All right, so that's how that goes together, really easy. So we're gonna keep this to the side. So now you're gonna need some of this plumber's putty. You can get it in any hardware store, really. So go ahead and open it up. I'm gonna take my gloves off for this. And just go ahead, this stuff's really stiff, especially when it's a little cool out like it is right now. All right, so you just take that in your hand, kind of warm it up, work it around, make it a little more pliable, then just roll it out like you would Play-Doh. Okay, so make sure your drain is clean. And then all you gotta do, pack it around this piece. So that's probably a little excessive, but maybe not what we're gonna see. It's better to have too much of this than not enough. So we need to install this gasket onto this overflow. So you'll see it's kind of thicker on one end. Put the thick side down. So you'll put it on like that. And then it comes with these metal clips. They just go into this slot and it just kind of locks that gasket in. So you can see it just slides in. See that up close. And then the second one goes here. And all that does is just holds that gasket in there nice and tight. All right, after you get that gasket on, you need to put the gasket on the drain. This one's very simple. You literally just lay it on top of it like that. Then once it's tightened down, it'll snug that up. Let's go install this thing. So in this drain on these new tubs, there's thin plastic all over this whole tub. Be sure to remove this plastic first, because when it seals, you want to make sure it seals to the actual fiberglass of the tub and not to this plastic wrap. And the same thing goes for up here on the overflow. We'll go ahead and remove this plastic out from around it. All right, go ahead and just take your overflow piece, reach around back, hold it up to the opening. Make sure this is setting upright the way it's supposed to go. Fish your stopper into the opening. All right, and get your screws. Go ahead and put the screw in to hold it into place. This is easier with two people, but sometimes when you're building your own house, you only have yourself. All right, we're just gonna snug this into place. We're not gonna tighten it down super tight. And be careful using an impact driver like this. I recommend just a hand screwdriver, but this is all I had right now. All right, now that the overflow's in, grab your drain and this rubber seal. And we're gonna reach underneath, and then we're gonna tighten this piece onto this drain. So again, you'll just have to use one arm, try to get it into place, and the other arm to tighten it down. All right, now that you got this drain started on, go ahead and take a pair of pliers or needle nose. I like to use these needle nose. Just open them up a little bit, put them down in there. Go ahead and keep twisting and tightening it up. And as you tighten it up, you're going to see the plumber's putty pushing out around the sides, which that's totally fine. All right, now you don't want to tighten up so much that it breaks that plastic inside, but make sure it's snug. All right, and take all the excess plumber's putty off. All right, the drain is now installed, and you can keep this leftover plumber's putty to use on another job. All right, so now these loose fittings, we go ahead and we go get them into place and then tighten them up where they go. That's why you don't tighten them down all the way until you get it set where it needs to go. These are just hand tightened. You don't have to tighten them so tight that you bust the plastic. So just go ahead and give them a nice snug turn, because they will strip, but just make sure they're snug. And now we got this ready to be set in the drain, but we got to prepare the drain now. Before I set this tub shower combo in here, if you look, I went ahead and put this what's called Marvel adapter on. I'm going to go ahead and take this pasteboard that's out as a little protector here. So the piece that we installed on the tub shower combo is just going to slide right down into this hole. And we got our trap set perfect, and we're lined up exactly where we need to be. And I went ahead and threw some insulation back here too, because if you don't do it now, you won't be able to get to it after the tub shower is put in. All right, we're going to grab the tub and get it put into place. So if you look here, we got our Marvel adapter, and all this did was slide right in through the top of that Marvel adapter, and then I just tightened it down after I got the whole thing anchored. Let me get on this side so you can see it. So that's what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. Right like that, we got our trap, and then underneath you got your drain coming out, goes there, and that is all there is to it. All right, now that we got it setting where we needed to have it set, the next thing I had to do was I had to install this wall back here because we need a place to anchor the tub shower combo. So after you get all your walls around your tub shower, which most of the time they're already done, but in this case I had to do it separate, what you want to do is come down here to the bottom, make sure we're level, which in my case I got lucky because it's already very level. That doesn't happen very often. And then what you got to do is anchor with screws on each side, then push it all the way back towards the back of the wall, and then you want to make sure it's plumb. It's nice and plumb. Hey little girl, what are you doing here? Hey, my little one just got out of school and wanted to say hi. All right, thanks honey. And you want to anchor screws and or nails all the way around to get it anchored into place. So right now it's setting nice and solid. I always like to give it a little bounce, make sure it isn't squeaking anywhere. All right guys, that's all there is to installing a tub shower combo. And if you got any value out of this video, make sure you smash that like button. All right, I got a couple other things I want to get done today, so I'll see you in the next video. Peace.